I'll watch some TV. It'll help me to relax.
Welcome back to the Ren and Stimpy recap. Last time we talked about Beach Frenzy, which was blocked and striked. And today we are taking a look at Altruists, part 1.
And with these hands, I hold the fate of millions.
I kinda like this title card. It's out there, but I mean it's APC, so what do you expect? I think the two look fine on it, and it stands out well enough. Ren is on demon time straight away. I just wanna say straight away as well that this is a 40-minute episode that I really don't remember much from. I'm really happy I'm doing this in 2 parts, cause 40 minutes is crazy. Ren drags Stimpy to the ground and starts dragging his hair off. This is a weird start to the episode. He don't have a motive or anything, he's just a menace. Ren tells Stimpy that somebody's crying, like he is deaf or something, and then the two walk over and see a woman crying in a hole.
I've just been evicted! My fucking husband's dead!
She says he left her no money and then keeps crying, and then she tells the two that her poor little boy is handicapped.
What's wrong with him?
He was born without a head!
That's kinda crazy, but I did remember that after seeing the title card. It's kinda funny. Ren and Stimpy say it's terrible, and then we hear this.
Too bad.
They love that Commander Hoek sound. Ren punches Stimpy and asks him what it is now, and Stimpy asks him what the head is. The episode is already kinda slow, but I'm not hating it. I think that 40 minutes is absolutely crazy, we're just gonna have to see.
Don't worry about a thing. We'll help you out. 1-3 Stimpy.
Stimpy says that they will dig her a new hole and is then punched by Ren for the 20th time already in the episode.
Oh, bless you, boys!
Ren tries to get a kiss on his lips, but she turns his head around to kiss his cheek as well. Bro, her husband just died.
We're altruists!
Ren tells him to shut up and says that she don't need to know that they are godless heathens. That's a good description, to be honest.
Now don't worry a single hair on your pretty little head, lady. Me and my idiot here will solve all your problems.
Ren says that they can't stand to see people suffering as he is pulling out Stimpy's eyelid. He is super violent in this episode.
I'm proud of you, Ren.
Why did they look kinda good there? Matter of fact, I would even go as far as saying their designs are good in this episode. For APC at least.
That's right, Stimpy.
When you see something's wrong, you don't let it go until you make it right.
Glazing. Ren tells him that's exactly right and then says let's do right, as the two just stand there for 5 seconds before we fade to black.
Say, Ren, what's that?
Ren says it's a blackjack. I don't know what it's called, so I can't confirm if that is true, but Stimpy wants it anyway.
I'll give it to you, all right? Take that.
Stimpy says thank you, and then Ren says they gotta figure out a way into this house. As we see by the sign, it's an angry duck in here. I'm sorry, but with how slow the episode is, it's just gonna be a lot of me saying what happens, which I don't like to do, but there is not much to talk about just because of how little happens in each short interval I can show on YouTube. Bro, stop, what are you doing? Ren slaps Stimpy's tongue with the blackjack and then that calms it down at least. He tells Stimpy to listen and not be a stupid nincompoop for once in his fat life.
I'll try, Ren.
Ren tells him to put his costume on and go distract the duck. Stimpy says yes and then asks Ren what he is going to do.
I'm going to try to refrain from killing you!
Now Ren might be worse than he was in Ren's Help. At least there he had like chill moments, here he's just punching Stimpy every single second. I have a bad feeling about this, since I have a slight memory of this scene. I don't remember anything about the duck, I just have a bad feeling. This is so slow. Like, it was just 20 seconds of the duck just being in the pool and not doing anything. I don't even get why would they want to drag it out so much to like 40 minutes. Is it just to say that they have a 40-minute episode or I don't know. The duck spots Stimpy, who is dressed up as a duck as well and like twerking at him. Yeah, I knew there was something up. That's actually a pretty clever visual gag. This episode has had a couple already, which is more than I can say for the last episode. I don't wanna see this. The duck's eyes start popping out as they make eye contact and Stimpy's tongue comes out of his eye to signal to the duck to come to him. Why is it slow? Why is it so slow? Like, I show 6 seconds of the scene, but then it's like 30 seconds around it where nothing else happens. I'm like going crazy already. The duck licks his own hand to freshen up his hair, and then he very slowly starts walking over to Stimpy while combing his hair.
Not here. Father will see us. Follow me behind the worm shed.
I'm uncomfortable. Stimpy says it's more romantic there too, as the duck just, like, straight up starts tweaking as they leave. See, the joke here is sex. They walk behind the shed and Stimpy stops the duck to pull out some makeup in the lip gloss. Bro got the props and everything. With how my channel is at risk from trying to upload Beach Frenzy, I'm just hoping this ends soon. Fastest pregnancy I ever seen. The duck sticks his tongue out and like sticks it down Stimpy's duck mouth, probably into his nose behind, as another egg pops out.
Yeesh.
I like these designs. They are a bit disturbing, but not really gross, unlike like the monstrosities at the beach in last episode. I like that. Just gonna add that the duck started sucking on Stimpy's chin, which clearly was symbolizing something else. I'm not showing that. Ren does blackface for the third time and knocks the duck out, who like, he stumbles around for a little bit, but then he's like knocked out on the ground. I don't know what that's called, I'm not gonna lie. I know what it is, you get it on your head when you hit it, but I don't know. Stimpy talks, which is a bad idea.
What luck!
For real, that gotta be like 20 punches in 10 minutes. Ren is mad that Stimpy didn't appreciate his tactical punch and it was all planned.
You're fucking right, you couldn't. Now let's go.
That's the first time I think that them cussing made me at least smile a little. Once again, way better than last episode with everything like the girls called Stimpy, that was crazy.
Isn't that Ren and Stimpy? The world's funniest cartoon man?
I love them!
The kids stick out their heads and Stimpy knocked them both out with the blackjack, and then Ren tells him to hurry up so they can get on with the picture. This scene goes on for 30 seconds, probably more. I'm watching it right now and it just keeps on going. He finally reaches Ren, who tells him to jump inside. This also goes on for ages, with them just repeating that Stimpy is trying to get Ren's attention and Ren punches him.
Now what are you blabbering about, Stimpy?
Ren, are you sure what we're doing is right?
Ren tells Stimpy that these are rich white people who are stinking with money they made by exploiting lower class people, and that they probably have a television set in every room.
You're not going to miss a couple $10,000-$20,000. We are donating their loot to charity, stupid.
Truly Robin Hoek. He says that they are doing them a favor and asks Stimpy if he wants to do good, which of course he does.
They're probably too busy watching some trash on one of their 50 television sets.
Ha ha ha!
Aight, that was pretty good. We got the pipes back in APC, I did not remember that. Then again, this is a 40-minute episode, I was probably asleep while watching it for the first time.
Just look at those peoples. They are totally unaware that their kids are unconscious in the rec room.
Mr. Pipe laughs and Mrs. Pipe asks him which one is Mo, and he answers both are. That's a Three Stooges reference, I got that one, and I think the whole episode is the Three Stooges parody.
Come on, Stimpy, let's finish up.
They start sneaking out, but Ren spots a black velvet painting of Mexican Elvis. Stimpy asks if they should take it, and Ren says of course.
That's him, Daddy!
He says that's the bastard that led his little girl on, and asks if he thinks that he can just strap her on for 3 minutes and then forget about bringing her home before curfew.
Ought to be strung up, tied to the electric chair and shot! You need to be...
Ren asks him what's in that room, and Stimpy screams in complete silence, I think they forgot to record his scream, it's just quiet.
Did you get some poor innocent Duck Bill in trouble again?
I know better than that, Ren.
The two start walking again, and Ren tells him to split, as he literally splits in half. And then he tells him to pull himself together, and he snaps back. Black Hole did it better. Stimpy kicks the duck in his face, and then starts jumping on his head, saying he loves doing good and helping the misfortunate.
Oh, thank you!
Stimpy opens the bag to reveal lots of food, which the lady is happy about, saying she hasn't eaten in so long. I probably had to cut out some context here due to copyright, but it wouldn't have helped, trust me, I don't know what's going on either.
Oh, you poor starving hole!
Now, I don't like the concept of the headless kid anymore, it's not funny, it's just gross, and Stimpy feeds him, and it's even more gross.
Tut tut. No thanks are necessary. We do these things because they are right.
Ren tells Stimpy it's time to leave, but then, you know, that old man who likes kids pop out to blow on her chest, which results in things happening there that I'm not gonna risk showing.
Say, lady, what's wrong with your teeth? Don't you even have a bra?
She starts crying and says that Old Man Winters lives next door as he keeps blowing at her chest. No, I'm not risking it.
Pitiful. Stimpy, don't just stand there. Why don't you give her your bra?
Stimpy tells Ren, not the one that he gave him for his anniversary, but Ren tells him to not be so selfish and that it's a good cause. Ren says that's a good start, but that he now realizes they haven't done enough for these peoples and that they need more than money and sandwiches.
Don't worry, lady. Stimpy and I will build you and your son a new house.
We're getting a new house!
Stimpy starts dancing, which of course results in a slap. Ren asks him if he got something to say, and Stimpy backs down immediately. Then we get the to be continued text, and I'm gonna end part 1 here, and next Wednesday we will do part 2, and then review the episode as a whole at the end.
Goodbye, folks.